Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's stream. Today, we are once again continuing on with our playthrough of Hardspace Shipbreaker. So, yeah, let's get right into it. Hopefully, I can actually break up like 2 different ships on this stream instead of just one. Hopefully, we'll see. Alright. Shift. Train enabled. Career.
Hello, Shipbreaker. You have one incoming transmission waiting.
Of course I do. Receive call.
Hey, Rook. You ever think about starting your own business out there? You know, be your own boss? I swear, one day, I'll get a decent belt runner and make my own money.
Sure you will.
Maybe bring my old man along to help sniff out the good rocks. My dream is to tinker with ship design. Maybe build some machinery to help with heavy-duty mining. Make it safer. If we ever both get out of here, I'd hire you in a heartbeat.
Neat.
If you don't end up coming with me,
I see. Sequel to this game, Hardspace Rockbreaker, right?
Flew out.
Alright. What happened? Ah, right.
Good morning, Shipbreaker.
Wake up.
Your theta wave levels are high. Please administer 2 caffeine pods before starting your shift.
Can I just... Oh, yeah. Okay. Over the Moon Brewery. How do I set the other one? Can I not? I guess I can only set this one. Yeah, I guess I can't set the other one. Workstation? Equipment? Alright, I don't have enough for that. Thrusters. Yeah, the top speed one will be handy. I don't have demo charges yet. Go to our new shift. Ah, training for something. What are we training on this time?
I remember my first reactor pull.
Oh, reactor pull, right.
Shaking like a leaf.
From its plate begins its meltdown sequence.
Now,
Order that you deposit the reactor into the barge as quickly as possible.
A critical meltdown. Looks like this ship's reactors toward
Meltdown
gas,
meter depletes.
but there are lots
A
of
catastrophic.
different
Oh, good, great.
configurations out in the wild. Okay, we're only focused on one thing right now. Pull the reactor and get it on the barge. As soon as you disconnect the reactor from this ship, it'll start to melt down. So act fast and make sure you have an exit strategy ahead of time.
Alright. I feel like that means pull the reactor last. That seems the most reasonable method. Okay, so I can pull those. Let's look at what we've got for access. All right. Cutter. Okay. That should go in, right? Yeah.
Valuable object
All right.
accepted for processing.
Let's just get as much detritus out of the way as possible. Oh, there's a... Alright. Got this out of the way. Alright.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Okay. It's a barge piece. Okay.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
It's also a barge piece. Okay.
Alright,
What is this?
this one's pretty easy.
Thruster
Should
case.
just slide out of her coolant casing with a good yank from your grapple. Try to have your extraction fully planned out before disconnecting it from the ship.
Okay, I'm gonna...
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Oh, what is it? There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get... Yeah, I've got several pieces in the way that I'm gonna have to move out of the way. Alright. Okay, yeah, that's still intact, which means I'm gonna have to come in from the side. Or wherever the airlock is on this thing. There's the access airlock. Ah, there's the airlock. Okay. Okay.
Valuable object processed. Credits
Put
awarded.
that in the barge.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Okay.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Okay, so they've got us a repair kit. Okay. Got a tool repair kit. Tool repair kit. Some of the processor. Okay. Okay, let's... I use that computer terminal, or is it... Oh no, we have to just grab stuff. That's what it is. Okay. Power junction box. Okay. This out of here.
Salvage registered.
I'm actually gonna get these engines off of here. So I don't entirely know what they're... connected to.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Alright, get on the barge.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Like, ideally what I want to do... So I want to salvage, what the... fabric? Goes in the furnace. What is it worth? Almost nothing. Cool. Yeah, ideally what I want to do with this is I want to drop it probably through the floor. That just stop sparking.
Salvage secured. Credit deposited.
Yeah, I think I want to drop the floor. Possibly the back. That goes in the processor, that goes in the processor, that also goes in the processor. Okay. Cutter? Alright. This should drop the floor out, yeah. Okay. Gotta move this. Yeah, we'll move this over here. Double check it. Yep, that's all processor stuff. Alright.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Okay, this goes into the barge. We want as clear a path as possible for that to come out and go into the thing.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Okay.
Electrical
that's fine.
Well, congrats, Cutter. You're certainly picking this stuff up faster than I did back in the day. Okay.
Cool.
I'm gonna leave you to it till you get to the next range. Until then, remember this. Measure twice, cut once. The tethers are your friends. Good luck out there, Cutter. We were out.
Oh, right. You could just tether that out, actually. That would probably be the way to do it. Just tether it down to the barge, though it might not be fast enough. Okay, so there's O2 canisters. That's fine. Oh, I'll save the health for now. Because there's explosive things. Is this all processor stuff? No, the thruster cases. How do I release that? Do I need to... Ah, activate thruster ejection. That free it? That might have freed it. Yep, that freed it. Alright. That needs to go on the barge.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Yeah.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Okay, what is that attached to? I don't think it's attached to the tailpiece. I think I can release this. I think all of this is processor stuff. Yeah, looks like it. Alright. I should be able to cut this. That should separate this back end, right? Maybe not. Oh, I hope it's not. Oh, it is. I think it is connected. Maybe? Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. Okay. Cool. Cool. Alright. So it is moving. Oh, is it too heavy? It's just slightly too heavy. I gotta pull that titanium piece out. I was hoping I'd get away without cutting this off, but apparently not.
Processor deposit accepted.
No, this should be light enough. Nope, it's still not. What? I don't think I can make it any smaller. Cause I don't think I have a cutter that can cut this. Very slowly bump into it and move it, but yeah. I don't believe I can actually, like, make that any lighter. Yeah, I can't. I don't think I can cut that. Like, I don't think my cutter can actually cut that down. What?
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Okay. Is there still... Oh, those are attached to it. Oh, that's mean.
Applying credit.
Okay, so that's what's attached to that I can't move. The fuel tanks. The fuel tanks are freaking attached to the... Ugh, that's awful. Yeah, the fuel tanks are attached. That's so bad.
Warning. Oxygen reserves
No.
low.
Where's that O2 tank?
Regular gentle exercise.
O2 canister. Canister. There we go. Alright. I don't think I can release this panel safely. Oh, I might be able to release these. Can I release this panel? Is it? Okay, that panel's released. Okay. Okay. Get in there, light.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Okay. So we need to take this tube off. Get in there. There we go.
Processing object.
All right.
Applying credits to account.
Very carefully. Come on, very carefully. All right. Got it. Okay. One explosive fuel tank. Down.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Okay. Got her. Okay.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Okay. The tricky one is going to be this fuel tank on this side. Yeah. This side is going to be a problem. So I need to disassemble it. Oh, wait. Is that a hatch? That is a hatch. Maybe this will get me in. Cargo hatch into the barge. Alright. Okay.
Salvage deposit secured.
What are these? Are these O2 tanks? Those are O2 canisters. Awesome. Alright. So we got tons of O2, which is good. Oh, right. I got a health kit. I'll get that last. I'll get all the dangers out of here, then I'll use the health kit. Okay, that'll release the roof. Isn't necessarily a bad thing. Okay. Into the processor. They have made it especially annoying to get into here. Like, maybe what I do is I actually strip out the cockpit first? Like... Oh, O2's low.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Actually, if this is disconnected, I wonder if I can actually just... Can I push it straight? Don't think I can. I think it's too heavy still. Yeah, it's still too heavy. There's no easy way into this thing. Into that side panel. Which is kind of annoying. Alright, well, let's drop this floor out. Bam. Yeah, these are all... Okay. Into the processor.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Nope, come back here. Alright. Okay, so I knocked the bottom out. Just had to make it super annoying to get into this side, didn't I? So we can cut the ceiling out, but I feel like, oh, furnace. Okay, that's furnace stuff.
Raw material accepted.
Okay. Fabric is just furnace stuff. Alright. I feel like the fabric is maybe hiding an access port that'll get me in there.
Raw material deposited.
That feels like something they would do.
Deposit accepted.
Aluminum panel. Oh, yeah. There's a cut panel here. Alright. Let's move back from that. So we don't get shocked. Throw it into the barge. Alright.
Salvage registered. Transferring
Okay, that's for
credit.
the roof panel. Okay.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Yeah, how do I get in there? Man. Do I actually have to, like, disconnect the bridge? Like... Even if I cut all the connector points, I don't think that...
Salvage accepted.
Oh, I need
Credit
to
applied.
get the airlock line out. I need to get this out of here. So then I can check it on this side, which I do have access to see what we were working with.
Oxygen reserves are low.
Nope, O2 is low.
Asphyxiation can lead to missed salvage goals. Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Alright. Yeah. Okay. Should be able to pull that out of there and throw it in the barge.
Valuable object processed.
Yep.
Credits awarded.
Into the barge. Alright.
Salvage deposit registered. Account
What is in
credited.
here? Well, let's not get shocked. Alright. There we go. Better.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
All right. Okay, I think that's all fine on this side. Dang it, game. There we go.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Okay.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Okay, into the barge. Alright, I think that's all the barge stuff that isn't, like, in there, so... Okay. Okay.
Object not accepted for processing.
What? I missed a piece of aluminum somewhere on there. Oh well. Yeah. It's fine. That's fine. Whatever. Oh, there's a support strut thing on it. Yeah, that's annoying.
Material accepted. Credits assigned.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try and cut her into here if I can. Oh, I'm gonna run out of fuel and oxygen here.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are low. Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Have a nice day.
Okay, let's try cutting into this carefully. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to switch it the other way and cut through this bar. Because it's in the way. Oh, maybe I can cut around it. That'd be... Okay. Can I move that piece? Okay. Oh, that's detaching very slowly. Okay. I'm just gonna have to cut the frame, aren't I? Get this out, probably. Okay.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Okay. 1,000 credits of aluminum's fine. Alright, there we go. Into the furnace with you, chunk of metal. Alright.
Material accepted. Credits transferred.
Panel of aluminum. Into the furnace. Yeah. Alright. Now we can actually get into here. Which is our other extremely dangerous area to be in.
Deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Chunk of furnace material. Oop. Alright. Probably just wasting time, but whatever. Okay. Set that panel. Well, the back end has moved quite a bit. Is that releasing yet? No, that's not releasing? Must be wedged in there or something? Oh, that's drifting. Or is the ship drifting? Oh, the ship's drifting away. Oh, the whole thing is drifting. Okay. Into the barge with you, fuel thing. Into the processor with this chunk.
Credit applied.
Alright. This needs to go into the barge.
Salvage registered.
I'm gonna cut her all
Credit.
these.
Valuable object processed. Credit deposited.
Power cell. Into the barge. Alright.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Wait, what? These lights? The lights. Seriously? Oh man.
Oxygen
Oh,
low.
my oxygen. I
Note
go
that
get some
oxygen
O2.
levels can be reduced through good breathing practices.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000.
Oxygen.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Not a fan of the fact that all of those running lights are separate parts that have to go in the barge. Okay. Okay. All right. Into the furnace with you, glass.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
All right. Yeah, the fact that each one of these lights is a thing is just like... That just seems like malicious. And they're all like shock you parts as well. Seems really mean. Okay. Okay. Come on. Pull that thing up. Into the deposit.
valuable object. Credits awarded.
Sweet.
All salvage gold.
Alright, there's goal 5.
Allocated.
That was easy.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Alright. I think... Yeah. Oh, there's lights there. That's just mean. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and heal. Alright. I think that's it, yeah. Okay. It's all nanocarbon. This should just come off.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Yep. Oh yeah. What? Why did that? Oh. There we go.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Is that still attached? I don't... no it's not. Okay.
Your oxygen reserves are low. Note that excess carbon dioxide can cause damage to Link's equipment.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Okay. This should all go in there. Sweet. Alright, so I've got a few things left. I believe this is all furnace stuff, right? Yeah, except for that top. Yeah, the top is not. That's all, that's processor. Is that it? That should release now, right? I think.
Cutter, your equipment durability is dropping. Keep an eye on it. You don't want to be dangling in the wind with busted tools. When you see it happening, head on back to the hab, use a repair kit to fix them up.
Credits transferred.
Okay, I think everything else here is... Yeah, everything else here is... Furnace? Oh, and it's 75%. It can't haul as much. I see. That's annoying. Okay.
Raw material deposited. Transferring credits.
I don't think I could push this even if I did. Okay, well, in that case, we're gonna cutter it. Alright. Structure's in half now. Roughly.
Material deposited. Account credit applied.
I don't understand the door. Like, price for the door. It doesn't come up as, like... It doesn't come up as separate. It just reads as furnace. I don't know why it always docks me for doors. As if there's, like, actual separate objects, because there's not. That definitely feels like a bug. Because this will probably dock me for a door, too. Even though there isn't one there.
Material deposited.
Yeah. Yeah, see, it docked me for a door that wasn't there. Like it acts like there's a door to remove in the like door jams, but there isn't. Doesn't make any sense. Back to the hab.
New certification level attained.
Yay, rank 6.
License level increased.
Hello, Shipbreaker. You have 1 incoming transmission waiting.
Howdy, Rook. So, this can be, an awkward subject. But you've probably noticed Lynx doesn't take great care of us.
No kidding.
Up until maybe 100 years ago, workers like us would sometimes form these groups, called unions, and go toe-to-toe with the company. They'd argue for better wages, safer work, decent hours, that kind of thing. Lynx was actually part of getting rid of them, but some of us are trying to bring them back. I can tell you're a good person and a hard worker. The company will use you up. It's just built that way. So I thought you might be interested in the Union News Group. There are new messages every couple of days. Read them, don't read them, trash them, whatever. Just keep it on the down low. The others don't know about it. Weaver and Dee are a bit too by the book. Kaido is just too anxious. Poor kid. But I wanted you to have the info. I was glad someone gave it to me when I was new. Okay, spiel over. See you in the yard, Rook. Flew out.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Your allocated shift time will be commencing shortly.
What do we have? New ship, Atlas Nomad. Vast expanses between ports, the only person you have to depend on is yourself. Only one ship is built for life on the rails. The Atlas Nomad. Designed for the independent hauler, the Nomad's spacious sleeper cabin is a home away from home, boasting every essential amenity. With 3 rugged quasar thrusters, ample cargo space, and modular exterior storage, the Nomad is truly the answer to long-distance, long-term hauling. Career progression clearance hazard level 5. Congratulations, you have reached one of the major milestones in Shipbreaker career progression. Gaining access to the #1 cause of death in the Shipbreaker profession, pressurization. Some ships you encounter may or may not be pressurized or contain pressurized pockets. Reaching these spaces incorrectly can cause an explosive decompression, which can cause damage to valuable salvage and Lynx equipment. To depressurize properly, Lynx advises the use of the standardized atmosphere regulators located throughout a ship. Lynx strictly prohibits shipbreakers intentionally using explosive decompressions, so-called controlled decompressions, to enact rapid salvage. Reminder that your activity while in the salvage bay is monitored. Note that some ships may come with damaged atmosphere regulators, which does not allow for an authorized and safe decompression procedure. Great. Unread messages will incur an hourly data storage fee after 10 days. Wow. That's mean.
Hey, Cutter. You're gonna start getting pressurized shifts now. Lou and I will show you the ropes when you're ready.
Alright. I gotta repair my gear, though. Messages, too. Hey again, Rook. Just wanted to say I'm impressed how quick you're picking things up. Not sure what kind of work you've done before, but you're a natural cutter. Probably noticed Lynx doesn't exactly take good care of us. I don't blame them. They don't really have reason to. Is this just the same conversation? Yes. Or sort of. Till about 100 years ago, the workers like us would make groups called unions to fight for better wages, safer work, decent hours, that kind of thing. It's actually keen getting rid of all that. There's a group of shipbreakers now trying to bring back the idea of a union, change things for the better. Did you know Lynx keeps your DNA even if you leave the job? Or that those hull panels you get 10 credits for are resold for 1,000 apiece? That's the kind of thing that folks want to change. Anyway, it's all hush-hush. Lynx stomps it out right quick. But I see that you're a good person and hard worker. I'll tell you now, they're gonna use you up. Okay. Thank you for signing up with the Salvage Workers Unite newsletter. We are happy you're here. As our group grows, so does ability to affect positive change for all shipbreakers. As a reminder, activities of this group are only for authorized members. Please respect the mission, privacy of your fellow members, and do not share outside the group. Wish to improve work conditions and ensure that the voices of shipbreakers are heard and respected. We intend to coordinate with the Stellar Commission to start negotiations with the company around policy changes. Here are the key demands we intend to bring forward. Cancel the debt. Dangerous work of a shipbreaker should not come with crippling debt owed to the company that profits off that work. We demand the debt be cancelled immediately. Workplace safety. While shipbreaking is a dangerous task, there are unnecessary risks involved due to company policies or quotas. Demand improvements that would greatly decrease the risk of injury or death. Investigate contract clauses. We demand the shipbreaker contract be audited by the Stellar Commission to ensure human rights are honored. In particular, the clauses around ownership of the genetic sequences of shipbreakers. Thank you again for joining us. Solidarity is strength. We are on the path to improve all our lives. Salvage workers unite. Alright, I need to go to the equipment room. I need to repair my equipment. Hey, Patrick. Welcome back. Yes. It is technically my affiliate anniversary. Technically. Oh yeah, let's repair our thrusters. Repair. Yes. I have some points. What is this? Moving thruster to allow them to aid not just in rotation, but also braking. Slightly augmenting the thruster's braking power. That's helpful. Okay, that's all. Cooling system can be made to take better advantage of the salvage-based microatmosphere, decreasing cooldown times. Ooh, reduction in durability drain rate. Yes. Let's go with that for now. It's range and cooldown. Ooh, strength increase. Range increase. Ooh, charged push. Drain rate. Let's get drain rate. That'll save us money in the long run. Yeah, strength increase. Yep, alright. Charged push will be really helpful too. But the strength increases, that'll be good. I couldn't afford break. It's at level 8. Ooh, electrical resist and heat resist. I got a sticker? What sticker did I get? Yeah, who knows? Alright. Start our shift. What do we got? Right, training. Right, we gotta deal with compression stuff. Start training. For pressurized environments.
Alright. Our friend Lou thinks she's the expert on pressurized ships. So, I'm gonna let her take the lead on this one.
You give me a hard time, but you know I'm good. Okay, Rook, time for the fun stuff. And by fun, I mean incredibly dangerous.
You're in good hands. Take it away, Lou.
Okay, first rule. Always scan ahead. Ships can have pockets of pressure anywhere inside them. Let's have a look. Activate your scanner now. Your scanner shows the pressure state of every compartment. Red labels are unpressurized. Green are pressurized. Cut between a red room and a green room, and boom, violent decompression.
The correct term is explosive decompression.
Explosive, same deal. If we cut this ship now, it pops. Only safe way in is through an airlock. If you can't find one, they show up on your scanner too.
Fun. Okay, so we gotta go in through the airlock. Enter through the airlock.
Good. Now cycle the airlock.
Airlock.
Should be a switch in there. And you're in. From inside, you can safely depressurize with an atmosphere regulator. Should be one nearby. Give it a go.
I wanna grab the food packs. Where? Oh, over here.
Hey! All right, look! Either you're a fast learner or I'm an amazing teacher. Now, sometimes you're gonna have to depressurize a ship violently.
Explosively?
Explosively.
Oh.
As soon as you hear that warning, grab onto something. Seriously, you don't want to get sucked through a 1-inch hull fracture. Believe me, it's unpleasant. Sometimes different areas of the ship have their own pressurization systems. So remember, always scan ahead. Now, hey Weaver, why don't you take the rest of the day off and out-demo my patented reactor rodeo technique?
Nah, that's all right there, Lou. Thank you very much.
Oh, hot tip. You know all the supplies you can buy at the kiosk? You can actually scrounge a lot of that stuff for free from the ships.
Come on now, Lou. You know that's against the regs.
That's just because they want us to spend every penny at the company store.
It's also not safe. Nor sanitary.
Come on, what?
You know how long that stuff's been floating around and all that grime and dust?
They're vacuum sealed, Weaver.
Oh, probably well past their expiry date.
Okay, well, it's not like I'm saying to steal power cells and flip them on the black market.
Look, Lou, I need you to try and follow the rules now, you hear?
Yeah, whatever, boss.
Haha, rules.
Catch you later, Rook.
Hilarious.
Blue out.
Cutter, I encourage you not to huff any old can of oxygen you find, but if you do, please just monitor your vitals after. Oh, and for God's sake, don't eat anything you find. Anyway,
Totally need to.
have a good shift. Holler if you need me. Weaver out.
How do I collect these food packs anyway? I want to collect them. Let me collect the food packs. What is this? Power junction box.
Air pressure level increasing.
Okay, so I can turn the air pressure back on.
Air pressure level decreasing.
So I can depressurize this, but how do I depressurize the outer compartment? I can't do that, can I? There's a, like, reactor in here somewhere, isn't there? No. Oh, it's just explosive fuel canisters. Great. Cool, cool, cool.
Airlock depressurizing.
Okay, cool. Got that taken care of. Alright. Where's the linkage for this? Is there a linkage for this? Oh, there is. Is that inside? It is inside, of course. Yeah.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Into the processor. Alright.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Okay.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
What the? In we go.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Alright, that's... Oof, this whole process is going to be just an absolute pain. Yeah, the side compartments are pressurized. And the central one's depressurized. How in the world? Oh, I should have released the engine. Oh well.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are dropping.
I'll buy some at the thing.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Oxygen reserves are level
Okay.
stabilizing.
We're fine. Got I think this goes in the processor? Or no. The barge. Right. Alright. Into the barge.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Okay. Oh, I can't get to the releases, can I? Wait. What's my scanner show on here? Of course there's a fuel tank attached. In the wall. Man, that's annoying. I can't actually disconnect any of this until I get into the side. That's really, really bad, really dangerous. Yeah, that's the junction box. It's a docking thing. Well, oh, that'll just burn the whole panel. Okay. How do I even get in there? Like, it's very unclear how I actually get in there. Because I don't have access to, like, anything. It's gotta be behind those padded panels, right? Oh! There's the reactor. That's why I'm getting radiation stuff all the time. Makes sense. Oh, I see what I need to do. Oh, I can't though. Oh, I took the cap off. Okay, I did this wrong. I see what you have to do. Is you have to compress, like, yeah, you have to, while the thing's compressed, you have to cut your way in. So there's a hole. So that when you decompress it, it decompresses the whole thing. Yeah. That's what's going on here. I see what they want you to do. Oh well. Time to probably get ourselves killed. most likely. Maybe not. Okay, that wasn't so bad. That was less dangerous than I was expecting. Okay, damage that thruster fuel, which is fine. Grab this oxygen. Okay. Okay, burn those. What do you mean scanner damaged? Oh, it hit the... That's 75%, I see. Question is, how do I get into the other side and depressurize it? Oh, it was all depressurized at the same time? Okay, okay. Okay. To the barge!
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Okay, well if that's like that, then that means I can start removing these roof panels and floor panels. Gaining access to stuff. Alright.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Need to pull the roof off this to get the, get these materials out.
Salvage secured. Credit deposited. Valuable object accepted for processing.
Look at this hatch in the barge. Alright.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Okay. Drop out this panel. I think? Yeah. Yep. Drop out this panel. Alright.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Okay. Should be able to get this out of here now. Very carefully. Into the barge.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Salvage registered. Transferring
Game.
credits.
There we go.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Yeah. Okay, junction box is dangerous. Very dangerous. Oh, it electrified a thing.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Refuel.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Come on. Come on. Out of the hole. There we go. Alright. Oh, low oxygen.
Secured. Credits deposited.
Oxygen.
Oxygen levels
We're good.
stabilizing.
Actually, I have... Well, I guess I have to repair inside. Oh well. Okay. We do the bottom. Okay. Did not release that. We'll try and... Oh, what? The heck? Where's that still attached? Oh, at the bottom there. Okay. Okay. Get in the furnace glass.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Not expecting this to come off, but it did.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
What is that? Nacelle. Oh, it's the nacelle, right. Let's release the nacelle. Alright. I've freed the nacelle.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Yeah.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Okay. One to sell. The other one's going to be a little bit trickier because it's right next to the reactor.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
I want to collect the food pack. Did I get both of the things out of here? I did. Okay. Alright, so I can free this whole section. Yeah. Gotta be careful where I angle my laser. Okay. All right.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Okay. All right. Does this have top struts as well? No. Some of them do.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Okay. Grappler, I think we just push this one off now. Off of the ship. Into the processor. Yeah, I can just go to the processor. Okay. Yeah, now I can just pull this stuff straight out and into the barge.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
A chunk of glass.
Salvage accepted.
Oh.
Credit applied.
It is a chunk of glass. Alright, let's go get some air.
Welcome to Mindatron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Alright. Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. Getting this reactor out of here.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
This panel should move, I think. Yeah, that moved. Pull that piece away and send it into the processor. Alright. Oh.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Little power thing.
Salvage secured. Applying credit. Salvage goal obtained. Additional rewards assigned.
Alright, we should be able to release this nacelle. Alright, cool.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Alright. Oh, come on. Go in there. Alright.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Oh, is this? Ah, this is disconnected too. Okay. Top still connected? Nope, it is not. Okay. Alright, so we need to cut this away.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Alright, this should be easy. Class 1 reactor to the barge. Yeah, meltdown is not a risk. Yeah.
Salvage deposit secured.
Yeah.
Credits awarded. Salvage goal achieved. Rewards allocated. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Okay. We're almost done with this ship. Kinda. Okay.
Processing valuable object. Credit.
I think if I pull the light out of here. Yeah. I think I can pull this out of here.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Nope, I can't. I gotta get the side panel off first. Gotta be really careful with it. Okay. Is that gonna release the side panel? What is that? Blush switch, okay. Ah, that's what we have to do. Okay, it flushes it into the tank. I think. Yes. So we can pull this out of here.
Warning. Low oxygen levels detected.
Okay.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Welcome to Minotaur 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Have a nice day.
Okay, so I gotta get past the airlock section. Yep, alright. Into the processor. Alright. This into the
Processing
barge.
valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Alright, into the barge.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Alright, now we can shut off this fuel line. Flush it. Into the barge.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Carefully remove the tank. Come on, game. Alright, there we go. And it goes to the barge. Okay, this panel should go off of the thing now. Yep, alright. Deposit this. Alright, that should work.
Object accepted for processing.
Can I flush this? How do I flush this? This already did? Right. Oh, there's still fuel in here. Ah. Collect fuel. Alright, cool. Take it out through the roof.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
I have to burn the food, I see. Alright, I should drop the bottom out of this. Oh.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Okay.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
This chunk of metal that I cut. All right.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Onto the furnace blasted thing. Go into the processor. All right. Okay, the only real other major value thing we have in here is this tank. So I should be able to remove now. Alright, get in there.
Salvage deposit secured.
Even though it wasn't worth that much, but that's fine. Oh, all these fuel pipes are processor materials.
Warning. Oxygen reserves
Oop.
are low.
O2 is low.
Piston levels stabilizing.
Aha, side linkage still over here. Okay, that's still too heavy.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Oh, these pipes are actually quite heavy. Okay. Like, surprisingly heavy. Oh, I've also got this still attached. And the uppers are still attached. Actually, is that light enough now? I think it is. Can we move this without having to do anything more to it? That would be great. Yeah, we can. All right. Yes. Can we tether this sucker? Yeah, come on. If that works, it'll be great. Okay. Attached anywhere else, or that should be disconnected, I think.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Yes. Okay, read this whole pipe structure. Get in there. All right. All right, so I gotta release 3 top panels and a bottom panel.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
All right, there goes the bottom panel. That in. Ooh. Alright, all these lights.
Object processed. Transferring credits. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
It's probably a waste of time, but whatever.
Salvage secured. Account credit
Okay.
applied.
I missed a light. Okay. Okay.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Your oxygen reserves are low.
Gotta go get some more
Note that
air.
excess carbon dioxide can cause damage to Link's equipment.
Welcome to
Some more oxygen.
Oxygen levels
right.
stabilizing.
That should yank those two in there.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Alright, that should work. Okay.
Salvage goals fully completed. Rewards assigned.
Alright. Okay, what do I got left? Oh. And I hit my goals, so I don't really need to worry about, like, stuff not being quite right. Like, everything at this point I could just basically dump into the furnace. Yeah, because this is all furnace stuff, right? Yeah, it's furnace stuff.
Raw material accepted.
Tether even pull this? I don't think a tether will. But let's find out. Yank it into the furnace, tether. Oh, we'll pull it. Okay. Well. I'd known that. I would have used that a lot sooner. I didn't realize I could pull that much. Eh. Okay, there it goes. Alright, I should pull it in there.
Material deposited. Account
There we
credit
go.
applied.
There we go. Alright, I don't understand what I'm missing. That's... Oh. Get in there. Get in the barge.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
It's always one of the fuel tanks that's just like hanging out. Into the hab. No, no, I lost 4 lights. Got 1 repair kit.
New certification level achieved.
Rank 7.
License upgraded.
Rank of apprentice.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52.
All right, folks. Got a priority message coming in from corporate. Everyone put down what you're doing and have a listen.
Maybe they're gonna give us some holiday time. That'd be awesome.
No.
That would be a first. Probably just another Pilsen kid getting a cushy exec job.
Hush up now, y'all.
This is an important message to all Link Salvage Division employees. It's come to our attention, thanks to a very loyal member of our family, that there has been talk about forming a Shipbreakers union. A union is a dangerous thing, where extensive fees are extracted for so-called representation of your workers' rights. At Lynx, our top priority is already your well-being. This is why union activity is strictly prohibited by your contract, for your own protection. To safeguard you and your work, we are immediately dispatching an administrator to every salvage sector. This administrator will oversee operations and ensure proper employee conduct. They are authorized to correct worker behavior by any means, and they'll remain in place until we can guarantee company-wide integrity. Until then, remember, the company is your family. The union is your enemy. Thank you.
No holiday. Told ya.
A union? I haven't heard anything about that. Have you?
Of course not.
Probably happening around the Martian districts. They always been quarrelsome.
You heard anything like that, Lou?
No. Hey, Weaver, do you know when our administrator's showing up?
Week, maybe? Coming all the way from HQ at Jupiter Gate. When they get here, we'll need to be on our best behavior.
Oh, great.
Nothing to fret about, all right? But they are going to be checking everything. Salvage logs, transmission records, operational efficiency.
Oh, great.
You'll be fine, Kai. It's not a performance review.
Lou's right. Now, let's just try and keep our heads down and weather this storm together. See y'all in the yard. Weaver out.
Uh-huh.
Hey, don't worry. This is a closed channel. There won't be a log. Well, looks like things might get a bit difficult around here. They're gonna try to make our lives hell. Don't worry. Just having access to the Union News Group doesn't make you a full-fledged member. Besides, no one from corporate has access. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little nervous. If anything happens, I'll make sure nothing comes down on you. Wu out.
Okay. Oh, I completed Act 1. New message received. New ship. Javelin tanker. Small. Javelin from Helix Heavy Industries. Highly modular, multi-purpose ship type. Primarily used for industrial purposes. Tanker model is a mobile fuel platform. Beware of extensive fire hazards on board. Great. Great. Terminal. 3 messages. Today, every ship traveling to every colony installation does so thanks to Lynx Corp. Imagining our planet-spanning civilization without Lynx, business and technology acumen of its operators, the Paulson family, is inconceivable. Here's the journey of how the Paulson family turned a modest mom-and-pop recycling shop into the behemoth of progression and innovation we know today. The origin, a humble endeavor. Centuries ago, humanity decided to leave Earth for a better, brighter future, venturing into the outer wilds for new opportunities. In a matter of years, prominent companies like Martel Industries set up shop in the uncharted territories and around Mars. In 2088, back at Earth, an ecologically minded couple, Kip and Gerda Schlesinger, began a small and unassuming company recycling debris from the dangerous Kessler Belt, Lynx Salvage. Their goal was to clear and recycle the deadly debris so that more people could safely reach orbit. The Schlesingers ran Lynx Salvage for 34 years, expanding into shipbreaking and growing the company's size at a steady rate. Over the next 100 years, ownership of the company was passed down through the family. In 2204, Kip and Gerda's great-great-grandson, Jonas Schlesinger, became CEO. Jonas ran the company without much interest or promise. 4 short years later, industrialist, philanthropist, and great innovator Exeter Paulson saw opportunity in the modest company. It was time for it to be placed in the right hands. After a brief negotiation period, Exeter took over the operation in 2208. Combining all of his many holdings and interests into one company. Yeah, I see. Such a mom-and-pop startup, you know, totally run by an entirely different person who is not associated with that background at all. Except that he had a bunch of money. Exeter rebranded Lynx Salvage to Lynx Corporation in 2210. Overnight, the humble, homely, earthbound business transformed to the prosperous solar megacorp it is today. Sure. Cancel the debt. Yep. Fight to cancel the debt. The belief of this union that no shipbreaker deserves to be in debt to the company for the privilege of doing the hard work we do. Yep. Alright. What is this? Contract clauses. To address our demand for revising the Shipbreaker contract. No, the company owns any and all intellectual property for any inventions or artistic creations made by their workers. That's right. You signed away that right the moment you took on this job forever. You aware that by signing the contract you agreed to not have any body modifications done, such as piercings, tattoos, or contraceptive devices without company approval? Are you aware that the company has free reign over when to terminate you to cook a new spare from the system, and that there are no regulations or provisions in place for when that should occur? They can literally do it for any reason. But the continued use of a dysfunctional spare is purely at the discretion of the company. Not to mention the policy on toilet breaks being a whopping 28 pages long. These and many more aspects of the Lynx Shipbreaker contract are inhumane and in desperate need of regulation for the dignity of our workers. Salvage Workers Unite is determined to have these shortcomings addressed by regulation from the Stellar Commission. Alright. Equipment room. I need to repair all of these. Heat capacity plus 10. Cool down faster. Let's see, helmet. What is this? So an atmosphere pump filter subsystem. This allows for the gradual replenishment of breathable oxygen tanks while in a pressurized environment. Ooh. Ooh, that's nice. Let's do that. Greater range, synthesizing sounds from further away. Get my electrical and heat resistance. It's probably a good idea. Okay, I think that's everything. Oh no, I can get more range with our remaining points. Durability rate. Ah, durability rate. Oh no, that's overheat. Never mind. Overheat cooldown on the laser. I don't really need range at this point for the cutter. Oh, I need to get the charged push. Max tether's 30. Oh. 2 minutes of tether lifetime. Get with this range. It's the lead shielding normally required to operate the device in an open environment, allowing for greater scan range. President considers all salvagers to still be protected by their suits. Uh-huh. Oh, gives you... I see. This gives us component catalog information. That would be useful. Still don't have demo charges. Yeah. Oh wait, thrusters. Do I have anything in thrusters? Nope. Oh, durability... Wait, what? I already have durability drain. I do. Fuel capacity... Braking rate, and tops... Wait, why can't I get the... Oh, because I don't have the first top speed upgrade. Okay. Sure. Then I can get braking rate. Alright, well, let's save and quit, because I need to call it there for the night. But yeah, that shall be it for tonight. Next stream will be sometime in the next couple of days, hopefully. But yeah, thanks all for watching. That shall be it for tonight. But once again, yeah. Yeah. Next time we'll probably be playing more, you know, Hardspace Shipbreaker again. But yeah, once again, thanks everybody, and have a good rest of your night, everyone.